if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. He gets back into the ring.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
What's he putting together?
He's tossed. She can airline miles for that. Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
An absolutely punishing series from The Fiend. Punk is looking rough.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to.
No! onto the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion. Fez press, raining down right hands.
Just going all out with every blow.
Punk avoids the attack.
Bang! My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Counter by CM Punk.
Oh, fully adding insult to injury there.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
Sister Abigail.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have...
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The claw!
This one's over. Did Fiend end it there? 2. Near fall.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full...
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Using the chair with no caution at all.
The Fiend with an overwhelming attack.
The Fiend is just teeing off on Punk right now.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Taking him to the corner now.
Tossed by the neck.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Coming back from the outside now. Ooh! Those thumbtacks!
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
There it is! Reversal!
Each superstar trying to counter and get...
All up here! Kicks out after 1.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Check out the springboard.
Misses on the springboard. Oh, the elbow drop. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts. Strikes over and over again.
Running senton. Just burying their opponent with that trash can. Crumbling that trash can on their opponent. Momentum is running away from Punk. The Fiend's just sucking the spirit out of his opposition. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Oh! Boom! Boom! Hammer and sickle! No! Not the thumbtacks!
You can see every single thumbtack.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat!
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?
Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has competed and succeeded at the highest level all over the world.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by J.D. McDonough, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Whether settling scores or chasing titles, Balor is always ready for WrestleMania.
Entered Hell in a Cell here at WrestleMania as his demonic alter ego, left with 14 stitches in his head.
And Finn is once again ready to deliver judgment on the grandest stage of them all.
Finn Balor is never someone you want to underestimate in any way.
It's Big Jim.
And his opponent, representing the Usos, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso is, of course, a highly decorated tag team competitor.
Yeah, but Jimmy can also get it done all by himself, whether he's right or wrong. Jimmy has proven plenty of times he doesn't need anyone watching his back.
You will not win a psychological battle with Finn Balor. This superstar has got to bring the fight to the Prince tonight.
Prepared to get this match going.
As cunning as he is savage, Finn Balor is, no doubt, looking to win Balor here tonight.
Balor loves to parrot the phrase, if you listen to Finn, you win. No, it doesn't always seem to work out for him specifically. But as full of himself as Balor has become over the years, there's no denying his in-ring ability. Combined with his killer instinct, Balor is as dangerous a superstar as we've ever seen here in WWE.
And with Jimmy Uso across the ring, you better not be sleeping. Big Jim is always ready to make an example out of anyone who dares to underestimate him.
And that's usually a very painful example. Whenever it seems like everyone has counted him out, that's when Jimmy really goes above and beyond. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Getting carried to the corner. Going for a quick cover. Only a one count before the kick out.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues.
Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Give him credit. He's got plenty of energy left.
Talk about a textbook arm drag.
Crushing the stomach with a stomp.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Setting up for something here.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg. Laser focused on the knee and taking it out with precision.
And what's this manager looking for in the ring? He has no business down there. Balor's capturing momentum now.
Balor is making an opportunity for himself.
Boom! Russ on top of thing and clearing the ring of the hazard.
On the button with a low drop kick. And Jimmy able to reverse that.
Now Jimmy's looking for some momentum.
But Jimmy has to push now while the window's open.
Ooh!
Boom! Running hip attack.
Jimmy, he's doing it.
Going for the pin. And he kicks out at 2.
Talk about a close call. That easily could have been a 3 count.
Being placed in the corner here. Taken down with a body slam. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Pin attack. Here it is.
No, he kicks out.
He's not...